All right, so now we're getting into the meat of this system. So today we're going to begin the installation and configuration of WordPress, and we're going to start with the Webhost and Registrar setups. We're going to go through name servers, setting up an account at your host in WHM, and then going into cPanel and installing WordPress. All right, so let's go to the Registrar. I've already logged in. Make sure that if you're using Namecheap, your screen should look like this, and this is the domain that I'm going to be working on. And we want to set this at Namecheap Basic DNS. Click the checkbox. That'll load, and then we're going to go to the Advanced DNS tab over here once that's done. And we're going to make sure that we have these two A record entries. That's all you need for now. And if obviously these records won't be there, what you need to do is add a new record twice, and then just make sure that your type is A record, host, the first line is as the @ symbol, and then this is the IP address of your web host, and your web host will give you that information in your email signup. Then you want to create another A record for www, same IP address. Once you've got those done, you're done with your registrar. Then go to your web host and sign into WHM. WHM always looks like https:// your IP address, and a port, and I've never seen it when it's not 2087. So hit enter there. Of course, your IP is going to be different. And then log in, and you will get your username and password for WHM from your host. And then you're going to want to create an account. So type in create, and then click on create a new account. Put in your domain. When you tab through, it'll give you a default username, and that's fine. Then pick a password, and you can use this password generator. It's pretty good. And then you can put in an email address. And then it asks you to choose a package, and this is your hosting package, and you'll have to create this, and I didn't show you how to do that, but you'll have to create this at your web host. But it's simple enough. And I always change the cPanel theme to X3 because it's more familiar to me. Uncheck this. We're not going to be using a whole lot of stuff here, but we're going to use the name server specified at the domain's registrar. And it should show up as the Namecheap name servers, and that's what these are. All right, scroll down, hit create. This shouldn't take too long. Okay, we're done. Now we take that same address, for the most part, copy it, open a new tab, paste that in there, but change this port number, to a 3. This will get you to cPanel. And in cPanel, what you want to do is you want to type in your username and password that you just created, like so, and hit login. Now I'm logged into my cPanel for that account, and it looks like a typical cPanel account. I don't need to show this again. Then you can go down to the Softalicious Apps Installer and click on WordPress. And it tells you a little bit of information here. Version 4.4.2 is the current one. I want to install this. I don't need to read all this stuff. I've done this a couple hundred times. All right, so just click on install, and you want to choose either one of these. I always choose this one. This is the domain. I don't want to put it in any directory. I want to install WordPress at the root. Then I want to give it a site name, and I just call it what the domain is, podcast 101. And then I say learn all about podcasting. All right. Scroll down a little bit. Your admin username should be something hard to guess. It shouldn't be admin. So I make something up. It doesn't even matter what it is. It's just something hard to guess. And do the same with your password. And then make your admin email, like it could be this, that's fine. And then scroll down a little bit. And you want to make sure that you record these on paper somewhere, as well as in a spreadsheet or something, the username and password, just in case you forget. There will be a way to email that information to you at the end of this installation. Click Advanced Options. Now this may look different in your cPanel, but don't get too caught up in the details. Database name is fine. Table prefix is fine. I generally check most of these because I don't want to deal with a lot of, updates. I also have automated backups going. I have 4 at a time. I don't want to select a theme just yet. And you can email your installation details to your email address. Okay, let's just give this the once over real quick. It's all good, 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 good. Everything looks good to me. Click install. Now this takes an amazingly short amount of time. And this whole installation, I could have done this in less than 5 minutes. But here we go. So this is my new URL, and this is how I log into WordPress right here. Okay. Now there is a chance that this URL won't work because you just set it up. You might have to wait 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour, 24 hours. It all depends on your registrar and how fast things propagate throughout the internet. But suffice it to say that, at the latest, probably tomorrow, this will work, provided that you've set everything up properly, which it's really hard to not do it right. We're just going to go there now and see if it shows up. It may or may not, like I said. And then you need to put in your username and password. Let's just see if we can log in. So my username, my password, click log in. I do use a utility called LastPass, which saves my passwords, which is what I'm going to do here. And then you'll see that we have some updates already. Let's see what they are. And this is a default plugin that helps with comment spam. Let's just update it. And then in the next video, we'll show you how to add a theme.